Yeah, we winning over here. Hitman DJs.
Help is on the way, man. We say help is on the way. That means Big V, man, and the beat motherfucking CEO, man, K Butler, man. Help is on the way. We'll show you motherfuckers how to, get in there, man, with the mixtape, man. Turn that shit up, man.
I ain't never been a bitch. Catch me anywhere tryna hit a fucking lick. That's what's up. I act a fool anytime I'm in the public. Pussy niggas can't stand me, but the real niggas love me. In the club making love to a bitch while she bragging about the way your ass trick. That's what's up. 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 I'm all about the cake, must I say it again? Stay your ass on the bench if you ain't playing to win. Just put the roach out, now we blazing again. You ain't talking to no boys, watch what you saying to men. You pay for convo, that whole fucking for free. You get her back in the morning, she ain't nothing to me. I put the skillet on the heat, so bro, what's up with the beef? And I'm a bad man, ain't no punishing me. Call me the finish line, your bitch was running to me. Got her in between the seats, so now she coming with me. Look both ways, bitch, before you running my street. I need teas for decades, you happy with money for weeks. You lanes don't gotta like it, real nigga recognition. The type of guys, when they cock it back, they never miss. No need no motherfucking zini, nigga, I'm never wishing. I swear I stay grounded, bitch, I'm never tripping. I ain't never been a bitch. Catch me anywhere tryna hit a fucking lick. That's what's up. I act a fool anytime I'm in the public. Pussy niggas can't stand me, but the real niggas love me. In the club making love to a bitch while she bragging about the way your ass trick. That's what's up. 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 Hitting licks and getting brain from a stout hoe. From the north, but she moved to the south though. Booty round like a marigold. Keep a purse full of clothes everywhere she go. See her standing with a girlfriend. Got introduced, then she shows you to her girlfriend. Yeah. Now you buying them drinks, nigga. 2 days later, out buying her a mink. Bragging to your niggas about the way that you stuck. Cause she bragging to your niggas about the way that she fuck ya. Gucci bags here and Jimmy chewed out. Taking all her motherfucking kids to the fair. Walking holding hands with her smiling ear to ear. Calling her your boo, but to her you a souvenir. Going through her phone hoping that my name appear. It's funny in this business, seen a thug crying tears. I ain't never been a bitch. Catch me anywhere tryna hit a fucking lick. That's what's up. I act a fool anytime I'm in the public. Pussy niggas can't stand me, but the real niggas love me. In the club making love to a bitch while she bragging about the way your ass trick. That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah. That's what's up. That's what's up. Look, that's what's up. Face facts, it's real. We the realest. Feel real healthy, but my hood saying he the realest. Feel real healthy, but my hood saying he the illest. Someone telling lies if they telling you that we ain't kill it. Everybody hungry, so we cooking in the team skillet. Give a snitch a headshot. Tell his mama he ain't feel it. Speak good on him, yeah, homie had a team spirit. Sipping on Hennessy, drunken from the mean spirits. Bad attitude flow. Coleman got mean lyrics, like to play the post. With the yoke, with a mean pivot. Promethazine K, let her spray and make you lean with it. Let her spray and make you lean with it. What it do? Told y'all holler back. Hands on my chest, kush hitting like a heart attack. Kush hitting like a heart attack. Kush hitting like a heart attack. Died on land, but it's looking like a shark attack. Gone back if you don't wanna be a part of that. With your old lady, we just left from where the party at. Now I'm going deep like I'm digging for an artifact. I ain't never been a bitch. Catch me anywhere tryna hit a fucking lick. That's what's up. I act a fool anytime I'm in the public. Pussy niggas can't stand me, but the real niggas love me. In the club making love to a bitch while she bragging about the way your ass trick. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, man, it's all up.
What's up? What's up? What's up? Intellectual Heat brought to you by Culture Shock Radio. What's going on, fam? My people out there, Facebook Live, YouTube Live. What the business is. I am Kier Kemp, a.k.a. Black Caesar, a.k.a. the king of the $40 club. $40 Club King, you know what I'm talking about. $40 Club King. Yo. So, what's been going on? What's been going on? What's been going on? A lot been going on, right? And people been really up in their feelings over the last week. You know what I'm saying? People been in their feelings. They haven't been getting people ain't getting their taxes. What else going on? Guys playing their girlfriends. What else going on? What else? Shit. And everybody has been up in arms in the black community about Dewayne Wade. Yeah, just this song. Everybody been up in arms about Dewayne Wade and how he's handling his situation with his son. You know, everybody got their opinion. I love it. You know, ain't nothing wrong with having your opinion about these type of things. You know what I mean? But everybody's mad. But what I'm trying to figure out is, why everybody mad about how this man want to treat his son? I don't understand the logic that he has about his son knew that he was a girl or transgender or whatever at the age of 3. Shit, at the age of 3, I wanted to be a damn Transformer or a G.I. Joe. I probably just wanted to eat and fucking play at the age of 3. But it's big in the black community right now. And I'm here to address it. You know, everybody's kind of upset because this is what's going on with Dewayne Wade and his son. Now, I'm not going to tell nobody to shut up or none of that, because everyone is entitled to their own opinion. And that's the hard facts. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. But at the same time, you know, Lil Boosie said, you know, he was saying some real shit. Lil Boosie was saying some real shit. And me personally, I think you should raise your kid, shit. You want to say the right way, but what is the right way? Now, it's 2 schools of thought to this shit. One is, if he had let his son not be what his son wanted to be, then people would have been screaming that Dewayne Wade is a homophobe. People would have been screaming that Dewayne Wade is wrong and is a bully for how he's treating his child. So that's one way to look at it. And then the second way is, we're looking at it this way. So he wasn't going to win. He wasn't going to win regardless how he decided to handle this business, right? So people kind of upset that he's doing press releases and things like that, talking about his son. Now, he had no other choice really but to do that, because the questions were going to come. The questions were coming. You know, people were going to see him and his son somewhere out, and the paparazzi was going to be like, what is this? Why is this guy's son dressing like a female? Why is his son doing this? Why is his son doing that? So the moment Dwayne Wade had said, "Nah, I don't want to talk about it," now he's a homophobe. Now he's a homophobe. Now he's going against his son's wishes or whatever the case may be. But Dwayne Wade chose to talk about it. He chose to embrace it. Letting his son be free. Now, everybody's saying that his son is gay. Well, Dwayne Wade said his son is not gay. He just wants to dress like this. Now, what would happen if Dwayne Wade's son grows up and he's dressed like he want to dress, but he's attracted to only women? So what would that mean? I mean, I don't have the answer to that. I really don't know. But I'm a wrestling fanatic, and in AEW, All Elite Wrestling, there's the women's champion is a transgender woman, man, whatever y'all want to say. But he has a whole wife, a real live wife, not a boy, not with another man, but with a woman. So what can we do about that? What can we say? Things like that gonna happen. See, but the thing I got a problem is the black community blows everything they get their hands on out of proportion. For example, there was a white kid, a white boy named Jazz. I can't think of his last name, but they had a show on TLC. Jazz at the age of 7 was on 2020 with Barbara Walters and said that they're transgender. He's transgender, she's transgender, whatever you want to say. And when they got older, when Jazz got older, Jazz had a show on TLC showing the journey through high school to a sex change operation. Jazz had that sex change operation. Now Jazz is, a female. So I'm gonna read. I have a comment. Money messes people up even more. Support and paying for a sex change are different. I agree with Boosie on this. I didn't never hear Dwayne Wade say anything about a sex change. I read him say that he's going to allow him to be who he is. Allow him to be who he is. Allow him to dress a certain way and like that. But I never heard anything about a sex change. Boosie came up with that on his, I don't know, I guess Boosie came up with that on his own. Another thing, like I said before, the black community tends to take things and blow it out of proportion. Just like I was just telling the story about Jazz, I'm not in white Twitter. I'm not in white Facebook. I'm not in white Instagram. So I don't know what was said when all of this came out in the white community. But I know nothing was said in the black community about it. So the things that are going on right now is nothing new. And what we have to stop doing is allowing celebrities to make decisions in our lives. For example, Dwayne Wade can raise his son whatever way Dwayne Wade and his son want to be raised. But you can't let your child say, well, Dwayne Wade said his son can do this, so I want to do this. Now, that's a conversation that you're going to have with your kid. You're going to have to be the parent, right? You're going to have to make the decision and talk to them and understand what's going on, asking them why they feel like this, and all that. Back when I was growing up, if something like that came about, your mama or your daddy probably slapped you into the middle of next week. Hands down. But it's a new era. And it's a new day. So we have to come to a position and start thinking for ourselves. We can't let these celebrities think for us. We're not living a life like they are. They have millions of dollars to play with. We don't. They can do things that we can't. I seen somebody say, why Magic Johnson didn't say anything about his son? But see, during that time, I think Magic Johnson's son should be around mid-20s to at least early 30s now. I assume. Somebody, if somebody's on Google right now, Google that for me. But the social media presence wasn't as dominant as it is today. So if the presence was dominant as it is today, when Magic Johnson's son was coming up, he would have had an Instagram or he would have had a YouTube channel, and he would have been saying all the things that he's saying, about him being gay. Then Magic Johnson would have been in the same position that Dewayne Wade is in. Now, publicly, two schools of thought. Publicly, can Dewayne Wade really chastise his kid? Just say Dewayne Wade really don't agree with his child being gay. I mean, his child being pansexual. That's what I read, where he's attracted to the attitudes and the vibes of people, no matter if they're male or female. So, do you think publicly Dewayne Wade can say something to the effect of, man, I don't want my child to be doing this, and I don't want my child to be doing that. That ain't this. I didn't raise him to be that way. Then he's homophobe, transphobe, xenophobe, whatever. He's a phobia. He has a phobia. But with him, so the second thought, my fault. The second thing is, he comes out and publicly embraces his child. Well, I love my kid for who they are, for who he is, who he want to be, or she. She wants to go by Zaya, so we're going to do that. And the only thing I want to do is support my kid, and I want them to be happy the best way that they can be. Now, that is what? That's something to think about. Because it was going to be out either way that it went in today's society with the presence of social media. And people were going to be asking. So did he take the right road? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Okay, so I was right. He in his mid-20s. You know what I'm saying? That's true. It was none of our business. But with us being on social media, with us watching TV, with us watching reality shows and being in these people's lives, it was their choice to make a statement, and it was our choice to receive it. It was our choice to watch them and listen to Dewayne Wade and his son say what they want to say. Now, my thing is, shit, just ignore the shit and it's going to go away. Things are only a story if you make it a story. As long as people keep sharing and keep talking about it, it's going to stay hot. And that's the one thing that people got to understand, that it's going to stay hot. People, we have to pick pick and choose our battles, right? We can't fight every battle we can't fight. You know? This is something that they chose to do. You know, this is something that they chose to do. And if you decide to if you decide to pay attention to it, then that's on you. And no, it's not an excuse. Yeah, Beyonce and Jay-Z, they don't have nothing going on. But if something went on, okay, if say Jay-Z and Beyonce say, okay, for example, when Solange, I think she attacked Jay-Z in the elevator, that was none of our business either. While they were fighting, that was none of our business. But the media put it out there. So when the media put it out there, boom, we see it. Now it's a story. Now we want to know, why was Solange jumping on Jay-Z? Why were they doing this? What was going on? Then if they choose to say, hey, we going to let it die down and let it blow over, cool. But if they choose to say, okay, this if Jay-Z or Beyonce had came out and said, hey, Solange did this because of this and this, then we're inside of their mind, inside of their thought process. See, what people want nowadays, people want everything two ways. They want it their way and they want it the opposite way. But you can't have it both ways. If you are ingrained in social media, you're going to see things that you know might not want to see, or things that you don't agree with. You know what I'm saying? I understand that, you know what I'm saying? I understand that, you know, and just like, and Shaquisha, just like you're saying that it happened in public, Dwayne Wade's son was in public with him. So I'm pretty sure before all of this happened, people were asking questions. And so they decided to say, hey, we're going to take the show on the road. Now, I can't knock him for taking the show on the road. That's what he wanted to do. That's what he did. Because he could have swept it under the rug. But the moment he had to sweep it under the rug, black people would have been on him saying, oh, he's ashamed of his son. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And it's just the way it is. It isn't an excuse or anything to that fact. It's just the fact that social media, the internet, has things like this. This is why we have the things. This is why we have the things that we have. No, we be upset. We be upset about a lot of things. I saw a post today, man, what in St. Charles, Missouri, a damn 11-year-old child gave birth. Read the damn article. The 17-year-old said he had sex with the girl over 100 times and didn't even know she was pregnant. First of all, who the fuck letting a 17-year-old have sex with a goddamn 11-year-old? That's some sick motherfucker. That's some sick shit. You see what I'm saying? That's some sick shit. You know what I'm saying? And hey, man, hey, the only thing you got to do is hit me up, man. Hit me up. You ain't trill. You ain't got to do them. Hit me up, man. We can sit down and you know, do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? We can trip on it. You know what I'm saying? So that's right. Social media has a lot of people fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And now you're saying that he gonna resent him. That may be true, but then again, he may not, because we don't know what's gonna come from this. This could be a money grab. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though they got money, this is a reality show that's waiting to happen. I promise you, this is a reality show that's waiting to happen. Okay, I'm gonna have to set up my call. I see somebody want to call in. I'm gonna set up my call. I'm gonna set up my call real quick. Damn, I should have had it already set up. I don't. Okay, cool. It's already in now. But like I'm saying, like I'm saying, we got we tripping. I am ready. Hey, mob, right now, I am ready to accept your call right now. I gotta get something else set up because it's gonna slow down my it's gonna slow down my feed. It's gonna slow down my live. But you know, you can comment, and I'm reading the comments real time while I'm doing this. You know, so like I can see a reality. I guarantee a reality show coming. It may not be this year. It may be 2021. It may be when he's 17 and they start going. When he's starting to get grown, they're going to get a reality show out of this. They're going to get a lot of money out of this, even though they already got money. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I just said. That's what I just said, Trill. To reiterate what I said earlier. It's a transgender wrestler in all elite wrestling that has a wife, not a boyfriend, but a wife. You know, and like a lot of people looked at, you know, transgender, oh, you gay, but this motherfucker like women, and the motherfuckers trans got breasts and all of this shit, but motherfucker got a son by a real live woman, and the son is like, I want to say that little boy, from seeing him on Instagram and Twitter, the little boy probably is like 3 or 4 years old or something like that, maybe 5, you know. But what we got to start doing, we got to stop being judgmental too. Because we are. You know what I'm saying? He said, get a burner phone. Hey, I actually had one. I just got to get, I'm going to get me a high power mixer to, because I had it and it was making like a humming noise and I didn't like that. No, I like everything to be clear. And then when I was using the call in through the web, it slows my videos down. It slows them down. So, you know, I'm gonna have to update. I'm gonna have to upgrade it to me a new computer. That's what I'm gonna have to do. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Hey, he could just be like fucking real metrosexual. He could be a motherfucker that wear nails, wear colored clothes, you know, loud colored clothes. He could be flamboyant as hell and have a wife and have kids. But it's gonna be us that's gonna be judgmental. Yeah, that's what I had. Yep, that's exactly what I had. It's gonna be us being judgmental, saying that he's gay. That's gonna be our thing. You know what I'm saying? Because them the kind of people that we really are. And Obama made it cool, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's what's up, man. You know? And you know what I'm saying? Like, man, like, only thing we can do is love our kids for who they are. Because we don't know who they will become. You know what I'm saying? Kids may become murderers. Kids may become millionaires. Kids may become whatever. But at the end of the day, if it's your seed, it's your seed, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, you train up your child the way you want them to go. And if they stray from the path, does that mean you stop loving them? I mean, that's something that, you know what I'm saying, that we have to think about. And I have daughters. So if my daughters grow up and they don't say nothing now, you know, but if my daughters came up and said something to me about them being lesbian or something, I'm not gonna stop loving my daughters because they lesbian. I'm gonna keep loving them. It's just, you know what I'm saying? It's just, you know, that's their lifestyle. This is the life that they chose. We got to understand that what may be normal to you may be abnormal to me. And what may be normal to me may be abnormal to you. That's one thing that we really got to start understanding. Now, you accept what you want to accept. You know what I'm saying? You accept anything that you want to accept. And that's the truth. That's the God honest truth. You know what I'm saying? Even if I had a son, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, as a man, it hurts you. As a man, it hurts you, if you have a gay son or whatever. Oh, yeah, I could do that. You know what I'm saying? If you have a gay son, that hurts. I know that it hurts you. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, at the same time, love your kid, love your seed. You know what I'm saying? Now, did nobody say, you mean change is under like a sex change? Or do you mean change is under like he gonna live his life as a woman? You know what I'm saying? Because that's, gender reassignment surgery and all that is two different things. You know what I'm saying? But what's strange is if he don't get a sex change and he go through this whole little phase and then he say he want to be with a woman, everybody's still gonna persecute him. You know what I'm saying? Everybody gonna persecute him. Yeah, man. As a man, like Fred, as a man, you want, like, people want, like, men want boys, so they can do men shit, manly shit, and do shit that they want them to do. You get what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it'll hurt me too that my daughter, but it hurts men. That's why you hear a lot of men saying, "But if it was my son, I ain't got nothing else to say to him. This, that, and the other. And he can't come around here. He can't do that." All of that shit, all that shit is fat to the meat. When you trim the fat off the fucking meat, your child is still your child. You know what I mean? Your child is still your child. But that's what people do. That's what black people do anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, okay. Yeah, like, it's just, I don't know why, you know what I'm saying, that it's like that. But social media and the internet, man, the world, man, I mean, man, like, and what we acting like this shit ain't been going on since the beginning of time. This type of shit been happening. But since it's in the black community, that's where the problem really lies at. Since it's in the black community. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we quick to throw our children. We quick to throw our children away even at the age of 18. Oh, you 18, you grown, it's time to get out. No, they might not be ready to get out. You see what I'm saying? They might not be ready to go. You know what I'm saying? Like, some kids need the guidance a little more than, you know what I'm saying? Then some kids need the guidance a little more than others. Like, ain't no way in the fuck I was ready to get out of my own 18. I'm thankful that my mom and dad didn't say, "Hey man, you 18, you graduated high school, now it's time for you to go." What the fuck I'm gonna do? I had no idea what I wanted to do in life, period. Nothing. I didn't know what the fuck I wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? I had no idea what I wanted to do. I went to California. Got out there, didn't want to stay out there. Got homesick, came back. I thought going to Valley was gonna be going to college and getting an education. I thought that was the thing to do. So I turned and did that. Got to Valley, then realized this ain't what I want to do. I don't want to go to school. I don't want to do that. I dropped out. So I'm trying to figure out life. So I understand what Boosie's saying about his mind ain't right. Yeah, my motherfucking mind wasn't right at the age of goddamn 20. my mind still wasn't right. I'm still trying to figure out shit. And then so finally when I figured out, okay, this is what I need to do, you know what I'm saying? This is what, you know what I'm saying? This is what needs to go on. This is what need, you know. And so now I still don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I just know bills got to be paid, child support got to be paid, and I got to eat. You know what I'm saying? So I, you know, figured that part out. You know what I'm saying? You know, so like another thing is people say about, are you born gay or do you choose to be gay and things like that. Now, that's a question that I can't answer. You know, some people say, hell no, folks can't be born gay. You know what I'm saying? Then some people like, yeah, you can be born gay. You know what I'm saying? But this the thing about it. Everybody don't have the same experience in life. Like a lot of people think that people become gay because they were molested or they was touched. No, some of them don't. Some of them just somewhere they become attracted to men, or women become attracted to other women. You know what I'm saying? No, you know what I'm saying? You never seen a gay, you know what I'm saying? You never seen a gay baby. That's true. I mean, you ain't know, a baby is just a baby. But when you're growing up, okay, so I'm gonna speak on this. I have a cousin. And my cousin's older than me. And my sister said when they were kids, when they was like 7 to 8 years old, my cousin never wanted to go outside with the boys and play. He always wanted to stay in and play with the girls. My cousin grew up gay. So I don't know if he was born that way or what, but at 7 years old, he always wanted to play with the dolls. He never wanted to go out with the boys and play football and run around and get dirty and get nasty. He never wanted to do that. He always wanted to stay in there and play with the girls. So at 7 years, 8 years old, I don't know what his mind was. I don't know what his mind was on. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like, but that's some bullshit right there. At the age of three, man, you want to be a damn fucking egg omelet, like the dude said. You know what I'm saying? At the age of 3, like I got a 3-year-old nephew. I can ask him what he is, man. He probably tell me, goddamn, that little green thing on YouTube that be dancing. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I don't believe that. But this is what I think though. At the age of 3, Dewayne Wade probably saw his son when you know what I'm saying, I don't know if he had a girlfriend or he was with his mama, I don't know. He could have been wearing heels and playing dress up. And he could have just assumed that, oh, my son want to do this. Instead of saying, hey, let me, this is what you know what I'm saying. At the age of 3, I don't believe that shit, you know what I'm saying, at all, you know what I'm saying. So, yeah, I totally call bullshit on that. You know, I totally call bullshit on that. And I'm not gonna let him ride with that. You know, I can't let him ride with that. But you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying, man. That was like kids want to be Spider-Man and shit. You know what I'm saying? When you 3 years old, you know what I'm saying? Shit, man. You know, you don't know what, you know what I'm saying? You know, what the fuck you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I can't even remember when I was fucking 3. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, like, we gotta, I can't say what they're doing is right or wrong. I'm not gonna judge neither one of them because that's not my place. You know what I'm saying? And people that like Bible thumping people, you know what I'm saying? Bible thumping people saying this ain't right, this ain't this, this ain't that. You know, that's right. That's right. Bible thumping people saying this and that. And the Bible have 2 schools of thought. Not every kid want to be Spider-Man. crazy. Man, duh, man. You know what I'm saying? Kids be wanting to do kid shit. So I don't know nothing about, you know what I'm saying, that. You know, whatever. I don't know what gave Wade the you know what I'm saying, the impression that he felt that way about his son. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? No, so with that, you know, that's the way they go. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, like, people were mad at T.I. because he went to the OBGYN trying to make sure his daughter was still a virgin. People were mad as fuck at that. People were mad as hell with T.I. because T.I. said, hey, I want to make sure my daughter's still a virgin. So there you got that. You know what I mean? You got that kind of, you know. So, you know, we can say they wrong. Only thing I know is, you know what I'm saying, all I know is it take a man and a woman to procreate. That's what I know. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no man producing no eggs, you know what I'm saying? So you know, but like, we assume everything without knowing anything. You know what I'm saying? Without knowing, we assume everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, this, yeah, she 18, but he still want to know if she a virgin. You know what I'm saying? So the agenda, we talk about the agenda. The agenda has been in place long before now. The agenda been in place since the 60s. The agenda been in place. And the late, great Dr. Frances Cress Welsing, she made a speech and she talked about all the things that are going on to kind of destroy the black population. You know, she talked about from the 60s when they took the 60s and 70s when they brought in, you know, affordable housing and things like that, and how the man couldn't live there and things like that, and all of that. She talked about all of that. And then she was saying, like, by the time she said something to the effect of, when we look around, the roles are going to be reversed. The men going to be wearing the dresses and the women going to be wearing the pants. You know, she talked about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I'm saying? Like, and when you say about religion, right? When you say about religion, that's true. In the Bible, it says that, you know, being gay is abomination. But then it turns around and says, you know, God loves everyone. So which one is it? Does God love everyone, or is being gay is abomination and he don't love them, or she don't love him, whoever your God may be? You know what I'm saying? Because I don't dabble in the religion. I know enough about it to speak on it, but I've removed myself from the religious aspect of the world. So, but I do know enough to speak on it. And also in the Bible, shit, in Isaiah, God tell you that I'm the creator of all things, good and evil. You know, if you don't believe, you can go look it up. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, it's so much shit that's contradictory in the Bible that I've long removed myself from that. You know what I'm saying? So, but like you say, God don't love everyone, but then they turn around and say God is a loving God. God is a forgiving God. So that's the way that is. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not here to have a religious debate because I don't fool with religion. You know what I'm saying? Period. I just live my life by one rule. I do unto others as I have them do unto me. I treat people nice, and I want them to treat me nice in the same respect. You know what I'm saying? That's how I live life. You know what I'm saying? And then that's how everything that I manifest in my life. That's how I do it. You know what I'm saying? By treating people fair and treating people just and treat people right. And I'm gonna treat you the way you treat me. You know what I'm saying? If you fuck over me, 9 times out of 10, if you came back to me, I'm gonna fuck over you. I'm an eye for an eye kind of guy. So that's the way that is. You know what I'm saying? So that's the way I feel. You know, and the whole situation, we making it a story. Like I'm up here talking about it now. We make this shit a story. You know what I'm saying? Like if we don't talk about it, we won't make it a story. Just like when the woman said the shit, the Los Angeles, whatever she said, we made it a story. Did she intentionally say, was she trying to? I don't know. But a lot of stuff that happens in life, we make it an issue. You know, I'm talking about with social media and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things that's beyond our control. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things that are beyond our control. But we sit around and think that we can control it. But guess what? We can't. You know what I'm saying? And then, like my frat brother was asking, like, you know, what's the agenda? I'm a conspiracy kind of guy on some level, but not on all levels. So it's an agenda somewhere to kind of, they trying to corral black people. And what I'm saying is, just think about, like, from what we saw in the 60s and the 70s, you know, we weren't there, but from the books, you know, the books could be lying too, but from the books, the presence of black men was strong. And it was real strong. You know, and black, you know what I'm saying? We had the guys that were snitching or whatever, trying to stop whatever the black people had going during that time. We had that. Because look, black people killed Malcolm X. You know what I'm saying? Because he was talking about black unity and black power. You know? So the government, they had to figure out a way, okay, when they came with affordable housing, black people started to, the black family is really what keeps us close. That's why we so big on family. A lot of us are big on family. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm big on family. You know what I'm saying? Like, it hurts me when I hear people say, oh, I don't talk to my mom, I don't talk to my dad, me and my brothers, we don't get along, I don't talk to my brother, I don't talk to my sister. It kind of hurts me because black, sometimes that's all we got. And then I ain't just talking about blood family, I'm talking about friends who have become family. You know what I'm saying? No, friends that have become family. So they looked at it as a way, okay, we need to break the family ties up. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with women being strong. Ain't nothing wrong with women being empowered. Ain't nothing wrong with women working. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know? But they use that as a tool. When I say they, the government, use that as a tool to turn the black family, like, kind of on its face and put the black man and the black woman at odds. And we're still at odds today. We're still at odds. You know? So that was like a turning point. So they did that. Okay, the black family still survived from the 60s to the 70s. Then the 70s brought on the heroin epidemic. That wasn't strong enough. Then the 80s brought on the crack epidemic. Then, along with the crack epidemic, came the mass incarceration of black men. The mass incarceration. You know, fuck. You have the same crime with a black and a white guy. The white guy may get 2 years and the black guy get 10 or 20 mandatory years. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So like the feds, and everybody talk about Bill Clinton, but Bill Clinton and Hillary Clinton did the 80% of your time law for the feds and got rid of like the parole part of the feds. they also came up with the federal guidelines for sentencing, the sentencing guidelines. They also came up with that because they tried to mask the fact and try to make it fair. You see what I'm saying? But still, you left it up to judges to say, okay, well, this crime and this level and this level and this enhances this level. If you don't have a high school diploma, it enhances this level and do this and do that. So what they did, they kind of made it to where the black man is absent from the black family, and then we just constantly been at odds with the black woman. So all of this is like the agenda, the demasculation of men, all of that. I'll be on twice a week. I got another show called No Apologies Needed with my host, the Professor Derek Robinson. You know what I'm saying? We do that on Saturday nights, you know what I'm saying, if our schedules align. Sometimes we don't be on, but most of the time we're going to try to be on every week. So, and then we celebrate, but this is what's funny though. We celebrate Shanae. We celebrated Wanda. We celebrate Madea. We celebrate Big Mama. We celebrate these people, these men dressing as women. It's entertainment. It's this, it's that. But Dave Chappelle told the motherfuckers, no, he ain't doing it. And they blackballed him. They pretty much blackballed him from the entertainment industry. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? And it's more... See, but all right, so with that though, more white people are on the system than black, but they tell the world blacks are the minority. Blacks are the majority around the world. They are the minority in America. And what you're saying is true. It's more white people on assistance because in America it's more white people. You know what I'm saying? And that's and I like reading different shit. Like, I don't know how true the shit I be reading. White people are getting nervous, not all white people, some, that the mixing of black and white eventually is going to phase the white man out, the white race out. So they're getting, so they're getting upset with that. That's why they're trying to stop abortions from happening, because we think it's more black people getting abortions, but in actuality, it's more white people getting abortions than black people. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything is perception and it's location. So if you live like people talk about black on black crime, it's black on black crime because only blacks be around each other. It's as much as white on white crime and it is black on black crime. And Latinos kill Latinos, blacks kill blacks, whites kill whites. And that's the way it is. You seldom hear about a black man killing a white man. Now, the only time you hear about a white man killing a black man is if he's the police and he killed a black guy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and white girls fuck more. Hell yeah. White girls be fucking black guys, they fucking Latino guys, all of this shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And that, how was that when black people and white people are having kids together? Yeah, it's fading out the white race though. Because, and by their law, by the white law, if you got one drop of African blood in you, you're black. You know what I'm saying? That's how they would die out. It's not, you know what I'm saying? So it's not whites and whites, you know what I'm saying, having babies. You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? If a black and a white have a baby, that just phased out because that child is going to be considered black. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it's crime everywhere. You know what I'm saying? You try, dude, you a trip. Hey, Darius, boy, you you're a fool. You know what I'm saying? And that's true. You know what I'm saying? It's all true. The one drop rule, yeah. And it's their law. It's not our law. It's their law. You know what I'm saying? It's their law. You know. And that's the thing, man. And that's we everybody want to say no, there's no hidden agenda. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's a hidden agenda or is it blatantly in our face. It's just all about if we see it. It's all about if we see it or not. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? This show is brought to you by the $40 Club. The $40 Club. Who want to join? The $40 Club. That's all the advertisement I got for it. The $40 Club. You want to join? You can join. You know what I'm saying? Whoever want to join, you could join the $40 Club. Some of y'all done joined the $40 Club. You just don't know it. And also, this show is brought to you by Trojan Pre-Owned Condoms. Triple wash and sanitize just like new, relubricated. Reduce, reuse, recycle. And that's Trojan Pre-Owned Condoms. Triple washed and sanitized just like new, relubricated. Go to your nearest Walgreens and pick those up today. Oh man, damn, my bad. But serious though, you know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff is going on, man. Hey, and I'm talking about this. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. You know, I'm not gonna judge Dewayne Wade. You know, cause I'm not because I wouldn't want nobody to judge me. You know what I'm saying? But we gotta do what we supposed to do. You know, that's the thing we gotta do, man. And what's right is we put here on this earth, man, to procreate. If that was the case, women would be able to have babies without the use of a man. You know? But we'll put here to procreate. And everybody is not going to follow that law because even though he may be gay or whatever the case, if he's gay, we don't know if he's gay or not. We just assuming. But some women can't have kids, and some men are born sterile too. They can't have kids. So it's just one of those things, you know. It's one of those things. But we gonna see, man. I think it's a reality show coming out of it. I think it's a cash grab. It's big right now. The LGBTQ community is a big thing, and for people who think they don't have problems, they have problems just like heterosexual people do. They have the same damn problem. You know what I'm saying? But before I go, if you listen to this and you want to hear the beginning of it, you can go back and listen to this live, or you can go on YouTube. It'll be on Anchor, Spotify, Google Podcasts, iTunes. It'll be at anywhere for you to look for podcasts. Just look up Culture Shock Radio, Intellectual Heat, and you'll be able to, listen to it if you want to listen to it on the go. Some people then, couldn't stay around, but if you want to hear the beginning, that's all you got to do. And understand this, everybody. In life, it's going to be struggles. It's going to be some good times. It's going to be some bad times. But remember this. Remember to live. Remember to laugh. And remember to love. There's not enough love in the world no more. I think we've been so desensitized to things that it's ridiculous. And there's not enough love in the world today. So, with that being said, I'm about to get out of here. And what I remember, Saturday nights, Culture Shock Radio presents No Apologies Needed, Black Caesar and the Professor. Y'all check that out, because that shit be funny. Man, we be in that bitch straight tripping. Now I'm going to have my drink. I'm probably going to be a little lit. And it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. And I want to thank everyone. I want to thank everyone who listened. You know what I'm saying? Share it. I made it public, so share it. Share it. If you agree with me, if you disagree with me, man, share it. Share your thoughts, your opinions. Inbox me. I'm always down to have good conversation. Inbox me. You know what I'm saying? We can talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not gonna be mad I'm not gonna be mad at you if you feel like whatever. I'm not gonna be mad at you. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, I just like to thank everybody for. I like to just thank everybody for coming out, spending a little time with me, and then enjoy the rest of your night, people. Once again, thank y'all. Culture Shock Radio, Intellectual Heat. Y'all check out No Apologies Needed.
Yeah, we winning over here. Hitman DJ.
Help is on the way, man. We say help is on the way.